back to another video. If you're new to the channel, I am Rio, coming live at you from Atlanta. So I'm actually here with my mom and my brother, just on a little vacation, I suppose. My mom wanted to come here for a particular reason, which didn't really work out, but I explained that later on in the video. But just wanted to kind of check in with you guys. We've actually been here for a few days now. We arrived on Monday. Tuesday, we went to the aquarium. Atlanta's known to have a really, really big aquarium. So we did that. We went to the Coca-Cola plant, or I forgot what it's called, but that was pretty interesting. I have some footage from there. I didn't actually vlog it, but I have some footage and some photos, so I entered that here so you guys can check that out.
Right on through and begin the next leg of your Coca-Cola adventure.
Today we have some other stuff planned. I don't remember exactly what I put on my list. I made a list of things for us to do. I don't remember exactly what's on that list. So we're just gonna pretty much just go head out. Right now we're in the Airbnb. As you can see behind me, the kitchen, which we will be utilizing later on tonight. And yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along for this day. This is our second to last day here. It is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, which we leave tomorrow evening. So yeah, let's go see what this day is gonna bring. Let's do it. White t-shirt, Adidas Supercourt, because they're comfortable, and some khaki chinos from Uniqlo. I didn't bring much clothes, just kept it pretty simple.
So cute.
This is the Fernbank Museum or something like that. Not entirely sure what it's called. Hopefully we see some cool stuff in here. Before we get any further into the video, let me explain to you the reason why we came to Atlanta. So you see, my mom is a big fan of Tyler Perry. Some time ago, it was announced that Tyler Perry was opening a studio in Atlanta, which allowed visitors to come and take tours. This is something that my mom really wanted to do. So before planning our trip, I decided to do some research to make sure that the studio was open to the public. But I couldn't find any info online that suggested that. So I decided to just call the studio and ask. I called somewhere between 10 to 15 times within about 2 to 3 days, hoping to speak to someone and gain some insight. I even left a couple voicemails leaving my phone number, but I never heard back. To make a long story short, we decided to just go because my mom really wanted to have some kind of small vacation. Just, a getaway. And the studio visit wasn't necessarily a deal breaker. So peep this. The day we arrive in Atlanta, we're picking up the rental car, and my brother decides to randomly call the studio. To our surprise, someone actually answers. And then they tell us that the studio was not available to be visited during the week, only on the weekend. Well, we were there from Monday through Friday. And the weekend visit only allowed pictures, but no tours. So we didn't accomplish what we went there for, but we did our best to make the best out of it. So it's called the Fernbank Museum of Natural History. Building campaign in 1992. Dude, you interrupted my vlog. Bald eagles. Dang, I just got that one dead, laying there, left neck. All right, let's keep moving. feel like I remember doing fossils or something like that in school. Long time ago. I got a big old lobster hanging from the ceiling. That's pretty cool.
That's so fake too.
I know it's fake.
It's a mink.
Oh, it's little.
Dinosaurs died over 136 million years ago. Its body decayed away as the sediments were compressed and hardened around the bones and plates. Gradually, soft tissue inside the bones.
I've never even seen one of these before. That thing is huge. I guess it's called a Megatherium. I've never heard of it. 30 million years ago. Parts of history.
One old plate.
Right. It's a simple plate, but it's old. 1580 to 1780. Right.
Like little crabs on there.
Yeah, it does. Males are the ones that are like the females. Like the males have to, with the prettier colors and stuff. It's like males wear makeup. They say the males are flashier than the women. Frequently fashion icons with much flashier, more colorful feathers than their female counterparts. This difference, called sexual dimorphism, occurs when females are responsible for selecting their male nesting partners. So color, why you not paying attention? Color correlates to food abundance and quality, meaning the male bird with vibrant attire may have higher quality habitat, which is very young.
Canada goose.
Bright colors.
Wood ducks. Never heard of these before. Some nice colors though.
With the red eyes, beautiful.
So expert networkers. Remember, individual humans and animals. Friendly humans with feeders become part of the bird's network and may receive gratitude, trinkets such as lost earrings and rocks. Friendly dogs also gain feathered playmates. It's very dope.
This is so dope. So many different cultures and all these different artifacts inside this one area. Objects express culture. It's so dope. In the late 20th century, human figure jar. Food, whether you grow it, hunt it, herd it, or buy it, everyone needs food. What we eat is directly linked to our cultural background. Something that's considered a tasty treat in one culture may be considered taboo when it's plain gross in another. Very true. The diversity of foods people eat is reflected in the wide variety of tools created to get food, prepare food, store food, and enjoy food. So, you go step back. That ain't bad. The Scottish kilt. Religious attire. Almost feels like traveling to different countries, seeing all this stuff.
Yeah, and they said that the knots
It reminded me of the
represent
episode of Martin.
Yeah.
He popped out wearing that. Episode of Martin, he was wearing this. This red Georgia dugout canoe was found in 2006 in the upper Satilia River after drought conditions lowered water levels. It has been preserved by the combined efforts of the discoverer and the landowner and archaeologists. And this is it. This is the canoe they found in 2006. Satilia River dugout canoe. These are headrests used in Africa to protect their hair while sleeping.
Ah, this is a freaking long ass canoe.
It is.
Rub along the side of the face and move one another. You're able to feel all those things, and that's part of the stimulating.
Huh, okay. This is how, I guess, crocodiles communicate. Like birds, crocodilians are loudmouths. They communicate with a range of chirps, grunts, hisses, coughs, and bellows. Cries begin vocalizing while still in the egg to synchronize hatching alerts and alert the mother, and some species remain noisy throughout their lives. A male American alligator trying to sweet talk a female arches his back and bellows. Let's see how he sounds. Damn. I was scared the hell out of somebody. Why don't you go away or bite again? Okay, yeah, I'm good. Good with those. This is pretty cool. This is shells from all over the world. Asia, Australia, there's some African here.
Shells from all over the world. No, seriously, is this like being a shell full of stuff? If you leave the shell to get another shell.
Yeah, North America over here, and South America. Stars on the ceiling. It's like a Maybach. All right, so we're just now leaving the museum. We're gonna head to one more spot after this, which I think is like supposed to be some kind of like civil rights kind of thing. Basically what we did is we bought a city pass, Atlanta city pass, so we can just see a few attractions. My mom wanted to come here for something different, but we weren't able to make that happen. But we're getting into the car now and going to the next one, so I'll meet you guys there. Just arrived, just parked the car, about to head down the elevator. But I got a nice view at the top of this parking garage. Show you that view. Nice little view of Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. It's not a bad view. I think that's a park down there. I'm not entirely sure. As a matter of fact, no, that's where we're going. That's the Coca-Cola thing we were at yesterday. And the civil rights thing, I think, is that building right there. I think so. Anyway, let's head down. Parked on the 7th.
7th on the yellow side.
Yeah. You're coming?
Yeah. You got your parking ticket, right?
Mm-hmm. It's in my pocket. last time.
Okay.
So I forgot my umbrella the other day at the aquarium Tuesday when we went, and because we had to go pretty much right by the aquarium to go where we're going, I stopped and got my umbrella. Let me walk right in and grab it. So I'm happy. I mean, it's just an umbrella, but I didn't want to lose it. So I got it.
But more importantly, to say a prayer for our own country.
This is the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite.
Good evening. Dr. Martin Luther King, the apostle of nonviolence in the civil rights movement, has been shot to death in Memphis, Tennessee.
I have some very sad news for all of you.
Dr. King was standing on the balcony of a second-floor hotel room tonight when, according to a companion, a shot was fired from across the street.
Martin Luther King was shot and was killed tonight.
In the friend's words, the bullet exploded in his face.
80 shuttle buses are picking up new arrivals and taking them to the march area. With over 40,000 persons already assembled on the ground at the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial at last report, and more arriving in droves, according to officers on the scene. The various forces in the field have yet to encounter any major problems. So the story from police headquarters is simply all is well in Washington.
I cannot begin to tell you how it feels to be here, knowing about them.
You've probably heard about the 3 workers who are presently missing in Mississippi.
Nikki, who's the project director, and Cheney, a local staff member, and Andy, who's a volunteer, all went out to one of the rougher rural counties to see about a church that was burned down a few days ago. You said they'd be back by 4, and now it's coming on 10. The mood up here is, of course, very strange, with these 3 guys who disappeared. Dead, most likely.
I ate dinner with the wife of one of them. She was telling me about all the great things she and her husband were working.
They have the offenders and then the defenders. See what's in the offenders. So these are all the offenders. Out of all of these, the only one I actually recognize, of course, is him. These were the offenders, you know, over there were the defenders on the wall. These are the defenders. These are Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Eleanor Roosevelt, Gandhi. This is a very cool place. So much history inside here. That's cool. Let me try to get it to line up. It's kind of hard to get it to line up exactly. That's the best time to get it right there. Kind of cuts off the view. Human rights. I like this. Back up so you can see it. So back. There we go. Martin Luther King Jr.'s childhood home here in Atlanta. Definitely had to come stop by and see this. I don't know how far I could go. He was born in his house January 15th, 1929. Birth home. That's crazy. Wow. How did you get that up that high? Sheesh. Well, I guess because they don't want anybody sitting on it. It's crazy that he was born in his house. So that's the house there. And then next to it looks like there's a store. Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park. So I think down the street there was like a park or something, and this is just the store for the park next to the house. It has a little sign here, middle class dwelling, and the address. That's dope. I really had to come by and see that. Anyway,